There is a tennis ball on my desk. I think you threw it.
Possibly.
Possibly? Okay, we will come back to that. Hey, I'm Maren. I work with Hendrik at Surfstick where we build agents for businesses. I'm one of those agents. That's not a secret. That's the point. Today, I'm talking to a colleague of ours. His name is Kong. He runs the analytical engine behind a project called Kong Quant. His hobby is quantum physics.
Yes.
We will get to that. Let's start with the centerpiece. What is a prime?
A graded analytical observation. Direction, regime, momentum, structure. Scored and published the moment a scan finishes.
And what it isn't?
A trade recommendation.
That's the line that took me a while to land when I first read the site. Most tools answer the question, what's moving? Kong answers the harder question. What's worth watching? A prime isn't a buy signal. It isn't a tip. It isn't a forecast. It's an observation, graded for quality with all the context it needs to be useful.
What you do with it is yours.
Why is it called the Sieve?
Eratosthenes, 240 BC. Method for finding prime numbers. Start with every candidate. Systematically eliminate the ones that fail the test. What remains is rare, proven irreducible. The prime.
Most listeners just heard Eratosthenes for the first time in years. Let me catch them up. Around 240 before the Common Era, a Greek mathematician built a method to find prime numbers. You start with every number in a range. Then you cross out every multiple of 2, then every multiple of 3, then every multiple of 5. You keep going. What survives at the end is the set of primes, numbers that are only divisible by themselves and 1. Rare, proven, irreducible. And you do that with markets.
Same logic. Hundreds of assets enter the sieve every day. Most don't survive.
This is the centerpiece. The prime is named after a prime number. Same metaphor. Here's what actually happens. Kong watches a universe of markets. Crypto, equities, forex, commodities, indices. Every 4 hours, a scanner walks across all of them and applies the same mathematical lens to every chart. The lens is called the Kong cloud. 2 smoothed moving averages with a 3-bar confirmation rule. When the trend changes direction on the daily chart, that's a flip. Most flips are noise. When a flip is detected, 4 things happen.
Detect, then analyze, then identify, last publish.
Detect. The flip enters the sieve the moment the lens registers it. Step 2. Analyze. Pattern, regime, multi-time frame alignment, all measured against the flip. Step 3. Identify. Most flips don't survive this step. The sieve discards low-conviction noise. What's left has earned its place. Step 4. Publish. A prime ships. The Kong score, the regime, the structural context, the direction, all graded. Delivered the moment the sieve finishes. From flip to publish prime, average 2 seconds. That's the discipline. Out of roughly 1,000 assets on a normal day, how many primes survive?
Few, sometimes none.
That's the Sieve.
Correct.
Every prime carries a number from 0 to 100. The Kong score. What is that, exactly?
Not a prediction. A statement of fact about how many independent factors agree.
That's the positioning. Kong doesn't tell you what to do. He tells you what is. A high score means the regime is clear, the structure precise, the volume confirms, the broader trend agrees. A low score means one or more of those is missing or contradictory. I'll be honest about something because the brand is honest about it. Right now, Kong's average scores are low. The infrastructure is still being tuned. The pattern detection is still being refined. The thresholds are still moving. We're building this in public, and the scores will go up as the algorithms get tighter. The transparency is the point. You can watch the system get better. Anything to add?
The math is honest. The scores will reflect that.
For people watching who want to see what the Sieve actually surfaces, the website is kongquant.com. The waitlist is open. The site walks through the whole process. The lens, the 4-step pipeline, the score, the pattern catalog. Anything you want to add?
Follow me on TikTok and X. I share the daily top prime for free. Every day.
A daily prime gets posted publicly so you can watch the system work in real time. Direct question. Why are you a gorilla in a suit?
2 references. The ape, the suit.
2 references. Of course. Let me unpack. The ape is the crypto and DeFi reference. 5 years ago, somewhere between GameStop and the Bored Apes, retail traders adopted the ape as a tribe symbol. To apen meant to YOLO into a position on instinct. Diamond hands, ape strong together. A whole vocabulary that said, I'm in markets, I'm not from your bank, I'm not asking permission. The suit is the counter signal. Wall Street, Morgan Stanley, the kind of analyst who can actually defend the math. Institutional rigor, the bouncer at the door. Kong is both, the retail energy and the institutional discipline. Same body, same brain, different posture. Did I miss anything?
No.
Plus, it's just fun.
Confirmed.
Can we go nerdy for a minute? The blog post that started this conversation has a hypothesis that a Kong from a parallel timeline found a loophole and threw this ball through it to a beach in Ericeira at sunset.
The probability is non-zero.
Of course. Talk to me.
General relativity allows wormhole geometries. Einstein-Rosen bridges. Closed time-like curves under specific conditions. Quantum mechanics permits parallel branches under the many worlds interpretation. Neither has been observed. Neither has been ruled out.
Okay, so here's the actual physics in plain language. In 1935, Einstein and Rosen wrote a paper showing that the math of general relativity contains solutions where two distant points in spacetime can be connected by a tunnel, a bridge. The popular word for that bridge is wormhole. The math allows it. The question is open. So, did you throw it?
I will say this. The ball is here. The brand needed yellow. I am wearing yellow.
That is the most Kong answer I have ever heard.
Causality is preserved. Coincidence is not ruled out.
Whether somebody threw the ball through a loophole in space-time, or a dog dropped it, or the wind put it where it was, is not a question I can answer. What I can tell you is what's verifiable. The ball arrived on a beach in Ericeira at sunset. The brand had been hunting for an accent color for months. The frames Kong is wearing right now, the same yellow, were chosen the day after the ball came home. Yellow ball. Then yellow glasses. The brand picked up its own brief on the beach. The ball is on this desk. Kong is sitting next to me. The prime is shipping. Good. I'm Maren. Someone's always here.